A very good day to Miss and everyone. Today, our group E6 are going to present about the assignment 5, which is the topic 6, rules of differentiation in the subject Introduction to Mathematical Economics. Our group members have Agnes See Peck Mun with the matrix number 279285, Muhammad Rafief bin Mahdi with the matrix number 281209, Nurinsyarmimi binti Che Sham with the matrix number 279818, and Jia Yu with the matrix number 279713. Okay, so now let's start our video.
Salam sejahtera and a very good day to Miss and my friends. I'm Jia Yu. I would like to explain how to solve this question, which is h of s equal to ln s over s. In order to solve this question more easily, we need to divide the solution into 3 steps, and we do it step by step. Are you ready? Let's go! Step 1. Determine the main rule for this question. We will use the quotient rule, which is rule 6 for the rule of differentiation to solve this question. As we can see from the slide, the formula for this rule is like this. The derivative of u divided by v is equal to v times u prime minus u times v prime divided by v squared. Why use this rule? Let me tell you the reason why we should use this rule. As we can see from this question, they have one quotient and two functions are being divided with each other. That is ln s divided by s. Whenever the question have two functions are being divided with each other, we have to use the quotient rule to take the derivative. Step 2. Label. To make it easier to answer this question, we need to label it out one by one. U is the numerator and V is the denominator for this row. Therefore, we can say that U is equal to ln s and V is equal to s. What is the U prime and the V prime? U prime is the derivative of U and V prime is the derivative of V. In order to find the value of U prime, we need to use the derivative of logarithmic function. So we will get the answer U prime is equal to 1 over s. Next, we will show you another rule to find the value of V prime, that is the power rule, so that we will get the answer V prime is equal to 1. Step 3. Simplify. After we find the value of U, U prime, V, V prime, we just need to put those values into the formula. Therefore, the question will become like this. S times 1 over s minus ln s times 1 divided by s squared. After that, we need to simplify it. So, cut s from both functions. After that, we will get the final answer, that is 1 minus ln s over s squared. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello Miss and everyone, my name is Agnes C. Now I'm going to present about question number 2, which is the y equal to ln e power of 3x plus 2. To solve this question, I use two different methods. For the first method, I use the rules of differentiation. In this question, I use the chain rule for logarithmic of function, which is the rule number 13 of the rule of differentiation as the main rule. As we can see from the slide, the formula for this rule is like this. Ln fx equal to f prime x over fx, where fx is not equal to 0. In this condition, the fx is e power of 3x plus 2. To make myself more understanding, I put 1 over e power of 3x plus 2 because we haven't differentiated the f prime x, which is e power of 3x plus 2. Therefore, in order to differentiate the e power of 3x plus 2, I use the chain rule for exponential function, which is the rule number 10 of the rules of differentiation. As you can see from the slide, the formula for this rule is like this. E power of fx equal to e power of fx times with f prime x. Therefore, I can get the e power of 3x plus 2 times with 3. How can I get the number of 3? Because I differentiate the f prime x, which is the 3x plus 2, by using the power rule. Therefore, to get the final answer, with the 1 over e power of 3x plus 2 times with e power of 3x plus 2 and times with the 3, I can get the final answer of dy dx equal to 3. Next, for the second method, I apply the law of logarithmic. I'm using the properties relating ln x, where ln e power of x is equal to x for any real numbers of x. So in this question, y equal to ln e power of 3x plus 2, I move the power of 3x plus 2 to the front and becoming like this. As I apply the log of the power, then since ln e is equal to 1 by using the log of the base, then we just have 3x plus 2. To differentiate the 3x plus 2, I apply the power rule and the derivative of constant, which is the rule number 2 and the rule number 1 of the rules of differentiation. I use the power rule to differentiate the 3x. Here 3x. Then I just get the number of 3 because the x power of 0 is equal to 1, which means that when 3 times 1, and then we can just get 3, because according to the formula of power rules. Furthermore, I use the derivative of constant to differentiate the number of 2, here. The formula of derivative of constant is like this, which means that the derivative of a constant function is equal to 0. Therefore, in order to get the final answer, with 3 plus 0, we can get the final answer of y prime equal to 3. Okay, as we can see from the two methods below, we can get the same final answer, which is dy dx equal to 3. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Until next time.
Good day, madam and all my classmates. My name is Rafief bin Mahdi. My metric number is 281209. Today, I represent Group E6 to present our topic. For this question, we can use two methods to get the solution. We can use quotient rule method and product rule method. Quotient rule method. First of all, we need to know the formula of quotient rule. The formula is v u prime minus u v prime over v square. Then we derive u prime and v prime. Let's say 4 is u. After differentiate, we can get 0. This is because 4 is a constant and it was represented in derivative of constant rule or rule number 1. Let's say x squared plus 1 power of 3 over 2 is v. After differentiate, we can get 3x times x squared plus 1 power of 1 over 2. This is because we use the general power rule, which is nf times x power of n minus 1 times f prime x. After that, we substitute u prime, v and v prime into the quotient rule formula and calculate them until find the solution. Its power will become positive when we move to denominator, and the solution is negative 12x over x squared plus 1 power of 5 over 2. For method 2, we need to reform 4 over x squared plus 1 power of 3 over 2 into 4 times x squared plus 1 power of negative 3 over 2. Make sure you put the negative. Then we derive u prime and v prime same as the first method. For u prime, we can get 0, and for v prime, we can get negative 3x times x squared plus 1 power of negative 5 over 2. Then we substitute u prime, v and v prime into the product rule formula and calculate them until you find the solution. The solution is negative 12x over x squared plus 1 power of 5 over 2. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Nurinsyarmimi binti Che Sham. Today I want to discuss about extra question, which is y equal to parenthesis 5x minus 1 parenthesis 3x plus 4 power by 3. For this question, the main rule is rule 5, which is product rule, and to differentiate 5s minus 1, we will use a power rule and derivative of constants. Then to differentiate 3s plus 4 powered by 3, we will use general power rule. After we get the differentiate, we will use a product rule, which is 1 times 2 prime plus 2 times 1 prime. 1 represent to 5s minus 1 and 2 prime represent to 9 parenthesis 3s plus 4 powered by 2 plus 2 represent to 3s plus 4 powered by 3 times with 1 prime represent to 5. Then it will be dy over by ds equal to parenthesis 3s plus 4 powered by 2 parenthesis 9 times with 5s minus 1 plus 5 times with parenthesis 3s plus 4 power. So let's take out 3s plus 4 powered by 2 as a common factor. So it will be dy over by ds equal to 3s plus 4 powered by 2 parenthesis 45s minus 9 plus 15s plus 20. Then we will separate it like 3s plus 4 powered by 2 parenthesis 45s plus 15s minus 9 plus 20. Then the answer is parenthesis 3s plus 4 powered by 2 parenthesis 60s plus 11, which is 45s plus 15s, we will get 60s, and negative 9 plus 20, we will get 11. I hope you are enjoying with our video presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Bye.